So in this image, we see an image from World War One. It's faded over time. It could have been due to a lot of things. It could have been done by the developing chemicals that we used. And what we're going to do now is bring this image back to what it possibly could have looked like maybe 100 years ago. And we're only going to use a simple adjustment, which is levels. We can find the levels adjustment here in the adjustments panel. It's on the top row, it's the second one in. If I click on levels, it'll create a levels adjustment layer, and it'll open up the properties panel for levels. Now what we're seeing now here is what's called a histogram. The histogram runs from left to right. On the left hand side there's a black slider and a value of 0. In the middle is a grey slider and a value of 1. On the right hand side there's a white slider and a value of 255. In every image there's a tonal range, and this is indicating the tonal range. 0 indicates pure black, 255 indicates pure white, and everything else from 1 to 254 is a shade of grey. In this image you can see the greys are bunched up in the middle, and the histogram is raising here, and it's going up and up into lighter greys where it peaks, and then it falls off and there's nothing on the whites and nothing on the black. To correct a histogram, the black and the white areas must touch. So where these spaces are, there's no black or no white, and you can see there's just a lot of grey. To correct this, all we need to do is grab this white slider here, left click and hold with the mouse button, drag it over to the histogram. You can see the image brightening up as I go along, and I'm just going to stop as it touches the histogram itself. Now the image has brightened up. I'll now go to the black slider and push the blacks into place. I'll left click and hold and drag it to the right, and I will stop it just as it touches. Oops, that's too far. Come back again, stop just where it touches. You can see the image tones down. The grey slider is personal choice. This is mid-tones. You may want to play with this one, and I'm just going to draw it left and right until I get a happy medium on this image to get the mid-tones in place. So I've got a lot more detail.